or the pyramid.
All right. I think it will help if I turn.
I had to get the laptop out.
I gotta turn your camera. There he is. He's back on.
That we got a new perspective from Nemoria, the household of Nemoria.
Yeah, I got my laptop out because I'm having difficulties.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do my background because I don't want people to see me.
Oh, fancy. We'll have to mess with that.
Yeah.
We want to see you. We just don't want to see like the inside of the house and all that stuff.
Right.
I don't know. That's a good interior, though.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's great.
All right. Well, welcome everyone, and glad to be back. Glad to have everybody back. That's the best.
Been a few weeks.
Definitely.
It has. A lot has gone on, but everybody's up to date, and we are ready to hop into this. Some exciting things coming up. I know I've had a lot of fun getting ready for it.
Depends on what your definition of exciting is.
You are just not looking forward to this. This whole.
I'm gonna drown. We're gonna have a drown flipping minotaur. He's just gonna be like bubble dead.
Oh yeah. But no. This is it's. I think we're gonna have a good time. A lot of wet minotaur right here. Giggity. Get in the right spot.
What's that new song by the rap artist Cardi B? Oh no, never mind. I just heard about it and it's bad.
You and Cardi B.
No, disregard.
I'm
Disregard. Don't look it up. It's bad. Bad mojo.
Doodle loves Cardi B.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
I knew that was your type of music. Oh god!
I sit there and I serenade it to my wife. It's great.
I YouTubed her, and it's a bunch of fishnets and leather.
Yeah. This is where we've ended up, folks.
Oh wait, we're supposed to play a game, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
There is a game we could play, and on that note, we play our intro video. No, we don't have one of those. Not yet.
We should get one though. That'd be
I
sweet.
actually have plans for one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just got to do a little work. I should probably finish coloring all the characters that Mike so skillfully drew for us.
Yes.
And this is a
like
great
6
week
months
for
ago.
it. Since I'm not doing, if I could stop playing Slay the Spire for a little bit. Anyways, let's get started. Where we left off last week, the party ventured into Fort Tenebris, and upon getting there, it was a nice spot to rest after running into some bandits on the road. And Grayson, cleaning himself up and getting ready for the evening, found some suspicious soldiers there that seemed to want to talk but couldn't talk at the moment, and hiding some things. After the conversation, went into the mess hall, and after a suspicious drink or two, the party played some fun little games of chance and skill before Grayson ventured into the night to meet up with a soldier to find watery creatures had invaded the fort and slain the one he was supposed to meet with. After notifying everyone else, defeating them, Captain Charval has given them a opportunity to make some coin if they proceeded on. So they agreed and set to rest in their little bunk, comfy bunk there, waiting till morning to get supplies and make the final choice. So, and that's where we're at.
So we all haven't gone to the room yet then.
You're in the room, getting ready to take your leave for the evening to rest. It's just the party.
Are you ready for some more training, Nemoria?
No, I am not.
I'm not asking. Let's go outside now.
No. I have better things I need to work on. Yes, I do need to be more skilled at my mace. And I thank you for wanting to endeavor me on your fine skills. However, at the end of the day, if I do not have my powers, you could be on the end of a sword and not have no way to live.
And that, young lady, is your problem. You're relying on powers. It's obvious that the people upstairs don't have anything to do with you right now. So you need to rely on what you do have. Your weapons, your armor, your skill. That is what I am training you on. That is why I need you outside.
That will have to wait for another day.
I have to agree with Grayson. If you are struggling with your deity, then you will have to rely on other facets of combat to survive.
Blaylock, I put you down as a trusted friend and comrade.
Which
However,
is why I am telling you this. It doesn't give me any joy to say this, but right now, you are struggling, and this will help nobody, including yourself. You could die.
Yes. So let me ask you then. When you were laying on the ground in one of our last battles and you were dying, did I not heal you?
That's what I am saying. You don't have those powers anymore. You don't have that ability. You need to rely on what you have.
I understand that, but I am a cleric.
Not anymore, you are not.
And I must commune with Bahamut to find what I have done wrong.
Is that your intention now?
Yes. While we go and rest, I want to go up and I want to go into prayer. And I want to talk to Bahamut and to pray to him, because I have felt that I have done some things in error. I have gone astray. So let me tell you,
pray all you like. That's not going to help you for what we're doing in the next few days.
Grayson, listen to me.
I am hearing you. You are not listening to anybody else. It's one thing not to listen to me, but you have somebody here that has been with you for a while, telling you the exact same thing. I am not here to belittle you. I am here to try to help you. If you know, I am a fighter. I know how to use my weapons. I don't use powers. At this moment, you can't use powers. So what do you have? You have a mace, you have a shield, and you have your armor. Praying one night is not going to change any of that.
It seems that you do not believe in any deity at all, so why should I?
Oh, I believe in the deities. I just don't give a fuck about them.
Exactly. That is the difference between you and I. Listen to my story for 1 minute before you keep rambling off at the mouth. So
I go outside.
Very well.
Nemoria, go do what you need. I will talk with Grayson.
Blaylock, little one, let me tell you.
Little one?
My whole life growing up, I was taught to be a cleric, and I thought all my powers came from the Kauai. That was the celestial beings we were with. They told me to follow Bahamut. And since I did, and I thought they told me my powers came from them, the Kauai, but obviously it is not. And I have erred. How would you like to be on a battlefield and laying there dying and there's nothing that I can do for you? I need to find something to get my powers back.
You have less of a chance dying, Nemoria, if you're able to swing that mace with some more accuracy.
So when do you expect me to do what I need to do? When we're going down the road in a cart?
Just don't sleep tonight.
I don't plan on it.
Well, Nemoria, I think it may be best to consider that if nothing positive occurs from your endeavor with your deity, you may want to consider staying behind until you can commune or better ascertain your place in his grace and maybe even in the party.
All I ask is give me tonight. Let me go and be one with Bahamut. Let me talk to him. Let me pray and see if he will hear me. If he does not, I will follow you and I will get on the cart with you tomorrow and I will go out and I will whip that man outside. If he wants to teach me a few things, then I shall listen. But first, let me do what I feel I got to do.
Do what you think is best.
Do you want to learn how to use one of these little daggers? As I twirl it in my hand. It's awfully fun.
Absolutely. I'd be willing to do anything to protect you and myself. But I feel that I need to at least give this an effort to try and get my powers back, because there's been many a time that I've had to heal you and to heal myself in order for us to live to see another day. And without that, we are as good as dead going into that swamp.
I don't know how this works. Need us to light some candles for you? Draw any pictures on the ground or something?
The best thing you could do is to leave me alone until the morning. So with that, I bid you farewell, and I will see you in the morning. And I'm going to leave to go up to my room.
It's a single floor bunk. So you're all just kind of there together.
Wow.
Awkwardly walks to the corner.
Yeah. Well, I'll step out. I'll step outside.
So I will go to my bunk, and I will put my back to them, and I'm going to just lay across the bed with my my legs crossed, and start communing with Bahamut to see if he will listen to me.
All right. Blaylock, when you walk outside, you see Grayson standing there, and he kind of has a puzzled look on his face as you're the one that walks outside.
If you need someone to beat on, I am here.
I was not beating. She needs to learn that powers are not everything. Do you feel confident enough with the way she has been battling to take her with you?
I know, and I gave her some hard facts that she should consider, that if she can't rectify the chasm between her and her god, that she should stay behind.
That puts us in even more danger due to the fact that we can use as many hands as possible. What we plan on doing is not easy. She should be prepared either way. But
how about this? Why don't the three of us plan on helping her in whatever facet we can? So Grayson more with combat, maybe Zoramir, you can help her in how in any fashion you can.
I'm not gonna be helping her with sneaking, that's for sure.
Well, maybe not sneaking, but a little sleight of hand goes a long way.
Oh, that I can do.
Unfortunately, she doesn't listen.
That is why she's in the predicament she's in.
I presume as much.
Well, if we're going to give her peace, I guess we're sleeping under the stars tonight.
I start heading to the bar again.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's late.
Should you really be drinking before we're getting ready for a day of travel?
You think she's prepared to go traveling, especially under the ocean?
We'll see if her Night of Reckoning works or not.
I'm going to go find a tree and just kind of lean up against it and try and get some rest.
What I know about
would you know
one night of prayer is not going to do anything. She did something that really fucked up. A god just doesn't abandon you.
So
the assumption that she still thinks she's a cleric is laughable right now. Right now, she is nothing but a female in religious-clad armor with no powers, and obviously can't use the weapon she was given to save her life. And I go get a beer.
Okay. So you, Blaylock, you walk over and find a not necessarily a tree, but there's plenty of buildings you can kind of lean up against and begin to take your rest. And Zoramir, what are you going to do?
Is there a way, like, to get up on top of the walls of the encampment?
Sure, they have guards, soldiers that walk the top of the walls to keep an eye out for things.
I'm just trying to get up to the highest spot of one of the towers and just get up there and lay down looking up at the stars.
Okay. You kind of walk up there, and the soldiers look at you with a puzzled look, and you just nod at them like someone sent you there, and they just kind of shrug and continue on their patrol. And you find one area that's kind of leveled off. Looks like a place that they could stand and watch from, but being as small as you are, you're able to climb up there and just kind of lay down and stare up into the sky. It's a beautiful, clear night. The stars are full. The moon reflects off the ocean, just to the north of your head there. And begin to rest.
Beautiful.
I would like to identify this fancy hat.
Okay. So you're going to cast Identify?
I'm going to cast Identify on the fancy hat.
Okay. So
I thought I told you that it wasn't magic.
Oh, was it? Did we?
Yeah, I cast Detect Magic on it.
I'm not
Did
sure
you tell anybody?
I don't think you told him.
I thought, okay, maybe not. I thought I did.
I don't recall that you did, but... So you scribe a circle onto the ground, and you place the hat within it and set runes about and kind of focus on it for a bit, and in your mind fills the images of a hat. It's a fancy hat with a feather.
A fancy hat. Bandit with this type of hat. I was hoping for more. Apparently he just has good style. I'm going to put it on my head.
Okay. It fits on there nicely. Kind of, you snug it down, and it kind of kicks up on one side where your one remaining horn is. It kind of pushes up the brim of the hat. It's real wide brim. But you got it on.
Nice. I'm gonna pull it down over my eyes.
Okay.
Go to bed.
All right. You kind of kick back, cross your legs, lean back against the side wall, and pull the hat down, very, very roguelike, and do your best to drift off into sleep. Grayson, you walk into the center area, the tavern. It's pretty quiet after all the commotion and things going on. There's just not a lot of people in there. But the tabaxis, they're ready to serve still, putting some final glasses away.
I'll take another one of those ales, Cookie.
No problem. Just grabs one and fills it up, slides it out there to you.
Hard-headedness. I just don't understand.
It can be quite the problem to deal with.
Oh, you think a guy gives you an opportunity to learn? You take it. But what do I know? I've dealt with morons my entire life.
Yes, it can be very challenging. But nothing that ale can't fix.
Truer words have never been spoken. Slam it down. Might as well pour another one.
Just reaches over and fills it up. Slides it over to you. You just gonna continue drinking for a while, or?
They pay me to guide them. They don't listen. What's a guy supposed to do?
She takes kind of a cloth that she's been wiping stuff down and kind of tosses it off to the side and sits down and rests her head in her hands looking at you. I don't know. It's sometimes you can't get through to people like this. But if they paid you, money is money.
It is. It is. But I do like my head where it's at.
Yes. A clear head on top of the shoulders and a full purse on your side.
And I'll drink 2 or 3 more throughout the night before I crash.
Okay. Go ahead and...
I got them ready.
Make that Constitution check.
Ooh, that one is a 12.
Let's see. Nope. So, you're feeling pretty buzzed over the course of the night, but for what you did, you're doing pretty well with that. All right. Nemoria, you sit on your bunk and everyone has left you there after tense conversations. You cross your legs and close your eyes. What do you do?
Mike's muted.
Sorry about that.
No
It's
problem.
only 90-mile-an-hour winds outside. Going to start chanting, send up prayers to Bahamut in earnest. Talk to him, let him know that I've done wrong, and want to just ask him for direction let him know how foolish I have been in my choices that I have made over these past few months.
Okay. You focus on Bahamut, the silver dragon, something that you've known for a good portion of your life, that you've been trained in. But in the past bit of time, you recall to yourself that you haven't sent up many prayers to Bahamut. You've called upon his power many times, but never stopped to thank him. And you feel your mind drift a bit before you hear a sound in front of you, and you open your eyes, and standing in front of you is an extremely old-looking man. Features look a lot like Marin, but something tells you it's not Marin. He looks deep into your eyes. His eyes are almost a liquid blue, kind of balding on top, but white hair flows down to the shoulders. And he looks deep into your eyes. For just a moment, you just lock eyes with him. You call to me now?
Marin? You kind of resemble him.
Is
that you?
You speak of my children, but you never speak to me.
Bahamut?
He just slowly nods, just a light nod at you.
This time I will actually lay down on the bed with my head bowed and start groveling. Bahamut, I have failed you in your endeavor. I have failed you as one of your children. Yes. I see now that there's a true way, and I was blinded. I've been told many things, and I was always told that my power never came from you. And now I am wrong, and I see what the true power really is, and that's you.
It's amusing you come to me now as you feel empty.
I do, and I'm ashamed of the things that I have done. I felt that with the burden of war and the urge to kill, that was not part of who I was to begin with, and I did not think that you would be pleased with me. So I assumed that you did not want me around, and so I went a different way in my heart. And again, I am lost, and I need directions.
You come into my temple. You speak with one of my children. You say to them of your bloodlust, how you can't avoid combat, and not in my name, but your own. And now that you have everything you wished for, you come back to me, because you now realize without me, you have nothing.
That is correct. That is correct on all aspects, Bahamut. I did not know. And now I have seen from my own eyes and my heart the power that you have and the power that you can grant. And I feel that I have really lost my way. And I don't come to you ill-gotten, I come to you with an open heart to honestly say that I have truly went against your light, and I know now that it was not right. You are the true power in me, not the Korai, as I was told and as I was taught all these years.
Oh, for one to be taught, they must listen. I knew your parents. They worshipped me well. Something was lost. How am I to know that if I was to accept these prayers, you wouldn't turn on me again?
With my blood oath, I would never be so light and foolhardily to think that I could do something so childish again. On my word and on my honor and on my parents' honor, if I was to ever disrespect you or to go a wrong way, I would plead for you to kill me, take my life, because I would honestly never want to hurt you in any way or forsake you.
No, I would not take your life, as taking my strength from you is punishment enough. I would leave you fallow and in the ground before I would take your life. But a simple peasant, once everything has been taken away.
That is true. I would be as good as dead if I did not have your power in me to use. I think more of the people that I'm with, our group, I have saved all of their lives at one time or another, and I've taken it for granted that my powers would always be there. And you are correct, I have never once thanked you at all. On my word and honor, going forward, I will start to thank you, and I will honor you in any way I can.
Make a persuasion check.
$17.
Okay. He looks at you. We shall see. And then a bright flash of light fills the room. You blink a few times. And he's no longer there. Sitting on your bunk.
I'll look up, look around, see that he is not there. I want to see if maybe I have my powers back, and see if perhaps maybe I have brought enough justice to myself and to him to be able to have my powers. I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself to see if I have my powers.
You place your hands on yourself and look up toward Bahamut and say the words. Nothing happens.
Very well. I am dejected, however. I know this is my punishment in life, and I am going to go forward, and I'm speaking out as if Bahamut can hear me.
Okay.
I understand that this is a punishment, and I hope someday I can prove my worth to you to be able to have my powers back and use them for you and the justice and good. I will not be down, and I will not scoff any longer. Be as it may, I will continue the march forward, and I will learn to use my mace and my shield as the best of my ability. And with that, I'll get up and I'll walk outside.
Okay. You walk outside and find that several hours later, what felt like minutes stretched into hours, you hear light, familiar snoring, and you kind of round the corner and see this massive brimmed kind of velvet black hat with a big red feather hanging out off the top of it, covering Blaylock's face as his feet are crossed. You look around and don't see anyone else.
I want to reach up and touch Blaylock. Wake him.
Moria.
Blaylock. So, I have communed with Bahamut. He has spoken to me. He come to me. I have talked to him about my transgressions. I have not my powers back yet. I will not give up. He has said some things to me that are true, and I'm afraid I'm going to be punished for some time here on out. However, I'm not going to give up, and I am also going to learn to fight with my mace and my shield.
It would be about time you use that shield. I'm gonna eyeball the shield and the mechanical. Then the rune on the front of it.
Yeah. And I look down at him and I go, someday I hope you learn to use your gun.
I can use my gun, just not in the manner you know and understand.
Very well. I know this new companion of ours. I can feel his distrust and his dislike of me. That I do not care. However, I will do what I can to make this group stronger and better. Trust me when I say I have our best interest in mind. It is not just for me.
Don't send any ill will towards Grayson. He merely wants to survive another day with more gold in his pocket, it seems.
Yeah. It seems like that's what he's more about than...
And that is fine for him and his lot. He does what he does well.
Well,
as we saw with the bandits that harried us on the road.
He has skills, that's for sure.
I can't offer any advice in regards to your deity. That is not my strength with this understanding of being dependent on any deity. My mother used to tell me of Mechanus, but I often ignored those teachings, for my eyes were set on the ruins nearby and exploring them. But Bahamut, I can't understand the goings-on of deities. They seem fickle. However, their power is great, as testament with our friend who spends more time dying than he is living. I speak of Zoramir.
Yes, I agree. I suggest we all make sure we find some healing provisions before we leave out tomorrow.
That is good. Yes. Now, be aware of that shield. You still can contribute to our goal of ridding this fort of this strange underwater malady, but you will have to to address combat in a different manner.
That is correct. And I'm glad I have this shield. I am blessed to have it from you, and I will make sure that I will put it to good use. If you have anything else in your little trinket pocket that you think would help me along the way, since I have no powers, I would be gladly to try it on, kind of like this belt with my beautiful beard.
Well, there is one thing, but I am reticent to give it up so casually, and I'm gonna let Loyal, who's just been kind of hanging around, and I'm going to send him over to Nemoria's shoulder.
So you see that he pulls out Loyal, which you've seen several times in your adventures, and kind of lands on your shoulder, and its head turns and looks at you.
I've never had him on my shoulder before, Blaylock.
There hasn't been a need until now. He will stay close and assist you in any way that he can. Just take care of him.
I will, great friend. I will. Tomorrow you'll have to show me what I can and cannot do with him as we travel tomorrow.
That will be a short discussion, but it can wait until tomorrow.
All right. I bid you farewell. I'm going to now go get some rest.
One other thing.
Yes.
I'm going to take off my ring of jumping. You are going to be our utility in a way. Without the use of your deity to support you, you're going to need whatever tool at your disposal. And I'm going to give him the ring of jumping.
Okay.
And in addition, I'm going to give him the wind fan. Now, this wind fan is very delicate, so be careful.
I have seen this in action. It is one of a kind.
That is true. Don't break it. I can't duplicate this. The magic that was used to create it is beyond me for now, and I still need to study it.
Very good. Thank you kindly for everything.
Just take care of it. I am entrusting you with much, but you have earned my trust.
Thank you, fine friend.
Try and get some rest. There's not much night left.
I will. Thank you. And I'm going to walk back and go back in to lay down.
Okay. Blaylock, are you just kicking back up?
Yep. I'm going to kick back and take my ridiculous-looking hat and then pull it over my eyes.
All right. So all of you have found your place to lie, and only Nemoria is actually in the building that was given a nice, comfortable bed. You kick back and fall deep into sleep and sleep out the rest of the morning. Morning comes. Zormir, you feel the sunlight on your face, kind of blinding to you.
It's too bright. Why did I sleep up here?
Nemoria, you kind of blink a few times and reach up to kind of wipe your face, and you feel your beard a little fuller, a little longer.
Down and think to myself, it's looking good. I'm going to continue to grow this. And as I get up,
I can barely hear him.
You can barely hear me?
Yeah, you're a little quiet for me too.
Yeah, he is quiet.
You got quiet on us.
Is that better?
No.
I don't know what's going on. Could be like a lot of things with the storm. I'll just talk louder.
Okay.
We'll practice sign language.
There you go. So as I get up, I will just say a little prayer to Bahamut and just say thank you for everything you've done last night. I will continue to walk in your light regardless of what spells that I have.
Okay. Grayson?
I roll up out of the hay.
Go ahead and what's your Constitution modifier?
It is 6.
Okay. No hangover. You've done this before. So you kind of brush the hay off of you, try to make yourself look presentable, and kind of descend back into the main part of town or of the fort. Blaylock, you wake up as you hear commotion about the camp.
What is that? What do I see?
People just moving around like they were when you got in the night before. Some of them nod to you as they go about their business. You see a small gathering about where the combat took place the night before. It looks like you can see Captain Charval because she's easy to pick out, being a head taller than everyone else. Kind of directing some people, and you see some crates set up and barrels and different things.
I'm going to walk up to the captain.
Okay.
Captain, what is the commotion?
Good morning. I see. Did you sleep well? One of the men said you were up against the wall last night. Falling out?
Well, we are giving our cleric some space.
I see. We have the provisions set aside if you're ready to embark.
We are, but is everything okay here at the camp? There's a lot of hustle and bustle.
Just getting everything ready for the day and for your trip.
This is normal. Oh,
this
good,
is normal.
Good.
Yes, we run a tight ship here.
I see. I thought something was the matter. Well, let me gather everybody, and then we'll reconvene in an hour or so.
We'll be here.
Thank you. I'm gonna go back to Nemoria and go knock on the cabin for one now.
Okay.
I'll open it up.
Nemoria, are you decent?
Yes.
I forgot to tell you. That ring is a special ring, and you need to concentrate and on it, and in essence attune to it. Spend some time while I gather everything else, so that you can functionally use it. Without that, which it is just a decorative item.
Meanwhile, would you be able to secure me some healing potions?
Yes, I will.
Very well. Very well, I shall concentrate on this as I did this belt. I'm not going to grow anything hairy, am I?
I make no guarantees, but if you grow a horn, then that's not because of me, possibly.
Uh-huh. We shall see.
We'll make a minotaur of you yet.
Very well. As long as I don't smell like you some days, we shall be fine.
And I'm going to walk out the door.
Zormir, what are you doing?
So after being rudely awakened by the intrusive sun, I am going to descend from the top of the castle in as Assassin's Creed of a fashion as I can.
Okay. So you kind of get up and walk a bit, and you see a couple soldiers coming your way. You just turn to the side and look down. Just jump off the wall into a cart full of hay that's sitting beside the wall there with a whoosh, and just kind of roll out. They completely saw you do it. They look down with kind of like a bewildered look, and you just kind of almost finger gun them and walk off.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna walk off and kind of meander around until I meet up with the rest of the group.
Okay. You walk around for a bit in your normal aimless fashion. Eventually you do see Blaylock kind of walking into the sleeping quarters.
Going to take a nap, Blaylock?
No, I'm trying to make sure that we survive this endeavor.
How do you plan on doing that?
By not drowning.
Plan on finding some equipment in this room?
No, but if our mace-wielding cleric is equipped with everything we can give her, then maybe she'll be of more benefit than a walking pile of metal.
Very true. And she's ready to learn how to wield some daggers?
Maybe not daggers, but maybe a mace or two.
Oh, two. Even better.
Ooh, that is a good idea. How are you? Where did you sleep last night? I didn't see you down on the ground.
I was keeping watch over the camp. Found a nice tower upon which I could gaze at the stars.
Oh, interesting. What if you would have fallen off?
I mean, look at me.
I mean, you do have a tendency to have nightmares.
He says to look at him, and you can see like bits of hay that are jammed into different parts of his clothing. It's in his hair and everything.
You look like a sheep herder.
Not be the best at taking a sword slash, but I can take a fall.
Did you sleep in a hay pile? That sounds awful.
No, I said I slept on a tower. Don't you listen?
I'm gonna look at the towers and see an overwhelming lack of hay.
Yeah. You see some carts with hay in them around, just generally around, but none up on the towers.
Yes, yes. Tower. And I'm gonna hold up my fingers.
I'm gonna take a clump of hay out and stick it behind his ear, or jump up and try and stick it behind his ear.
Okay.
I don't need any more hay, and I already have enough dirt. I'm gonna be digging out of every crevice possible.
I'm gonna take another clump. Here, you can use it to clean yourself.
I'm gonna throw it back at him. Let's go get Grayson.
Okay. Grayson, you get out of the hay yourself. Do a better job because you care about your appearance to an extent, to cleaning off the hay that's on you. And kind of step down there. Cookie's nowhere to be seen. There's pretty much not a lot of people around. A few people eating some breakfast.
Yeah. You end up going back up to the wash barrels and just dunking my head in it.
Okay. So you head
come back out.
Yep. And as you get away from them, like off to the side in front of you, you can see Blaylock and Zoramir talking, and then you start seeing Zoramir like grabbing something out of his hair and jumping up at Blaylock to try to do something. He's not even getting close. He can't jump that high, but he's trying to jump with an arm out.
Gentlemen.
Grayson, did you sleep well?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Interesting. It seems I'm the only one who slept outside under the stars.
I slept out here.
Oh.
I just told you I slept out here.
Yes. You say one thing, the hay says another.
Said I know how to take a fall.
Well, I have given Nemoria what I could to help her to be a little bit more useful. She has requested
her more reliant on magic.
No. Well, maybe. Yes. But useful magic rather than.
We all have our enablers.
We should see if we can look for someone to sell us some healing potions here. Maybe they can tap into their supplies and provide us some.
I don't know. I thought I made the suggestion back in Portstown.
I believe you did. That was before we realized we had a cleric who doesn't cleric anymore.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go over there and get something to eat, so you all let me know when you're ready. I'll walk off.
I'm going to look at Zoramir. He's a friendly one, isn't he? I don't know. It's a toss-up between him and Scar as to who is more friendly.
Oh, this guy's way more friendly to me. He hasn't tried to shoot me with an arrow yet, but he is hired help, so I don't expect him to. Just expect him to get the job done. I don't expect him to actually be friendly with us.
He does get his thrills from beating up bearded women, though.
Maybe he likes Nemorio. Who am I to judge?
It could be. Well, let's talk to the captain.
Nemorio, what are you doing during all this? You didn't go outside.
No, I wasn't outside. I'm still inside, concentrating on the ring, so I can attune it.
Okay. We'll say you're attuned to it.
All right, so I'll get up and I'll walk outside, and Zoramir and Blaylock together. They're outside.
Just starting to walk away.
Guys, let me walk with you. I feel like I'm in need of companionship today.
We were just looking for the health potions you requested. My apologies.
No
I was
problem.
Distracted by Zoramir's hay, and his fabulous tales of how he sleeps on towers.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How'd you get hay on tower? One?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Huh.
I'm good at taking a fall.
Interesting. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Let's just go and find some healing potions.
Maybe the captain can talk with the quartermaster about relinquishing some for a price.
Of course you're looking for free shit.
I'm gonna take
or a price.
I'm gonna take a clump of
scar pops up on my shoulder.
Stop asking for free shit.
I'm gonna take a clump of hay out and kind of twist it together, bind it. Here, Demoria, I made you a wand and may help with your powers.
Okay.
Very funny, little one. Someday you are going to wish that was not true. I do believe you already know my powers, and I'm sure you will miss them, as I will. You can never seem to keep yourself out of trouble.
Wait, to kick someone when they're down.
You're helpful.
He is pretty down himself. Look how little he is.
We just got really quiet again.
Well, you do hear that people that are vertically challenged, like our young halfling, tend to offset their physical traits with their mouth.
You can call him vertically challenged.
I'm gonna look down at him and just pat him on the head.
Try and stand up as tall as I can.
One thing you can do, buddy, is you sneak well, and you're very good at that.
It's because they're not looking down; they're looking at eye level.
Oh, very well, very well. Good times. Where is this captain that we are looking for?
I can barely hear you, Rob.
Yeah, you're super quiet.
I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't. I had to use my laptop for my video.
Well, I think I see the captain over there, and I'll look for that giant woman that stands a head taller than everybody else.
Oh yeah, she's noticeable.
Yeah, I think that's her. And I'm gonna start walking over towards her.
Okay. So, you all three kind of walk over there. Grayson, what do you do? You said you were gonna go get some breakfast.
Yeah, I'm just sitting with the guards that are chowing down and just trading stories.
All right. Okay.
He's got another ale in his hand. Starting off early.
So you head over and the captain's there and she turns. You are missing someone, it looks like.
He has other plans this morning. We'll get him in a moment. There is something of need we have. If you can spare any healing potions, we'll happily offset the cost of the supplies to acquire them.
Sure. We have that. What are you willing to offset? A donation to the kingdom?
Yes. Looking for. We will need, I will say, 4 of them, if possible. Do we purchase them through you or through the quartermaster?
What donation are you making to the kingdom?
Monetary, gold.
Yes. How much? No price. Just make your donation.
Well. And I'm gonna hand him. What's the conversion for plat? Is it 10 to 1?
Yep.
Zoramir.
Yes.
And I'm gonna come over to him. I was like, I need 100 gold. We're gonna need to get 4 of these things.
100 gold?
They're 50 gold a pop, usually fair market.
I was looking at what I could steal. What are you getting?
Healing potions. Come on, man.
I will give you a plat.
1?
Well, actually, I will give you 10.
I'll
give you 10 of them.
That.
Since we are buying them on my account.
Well, this will be on all of our accounts, but this is a pricey endeavor. And then money will be exchanged.
Okay. How much are you giving?
Rob, you give him 10?
10 plat.
Yep.
10 plat?
Zoramir?
100 gold.
I look into my bag of coins and I look up to him. Look back in my bag of coins.
And Captain Charval's just standing there.
You're being rude.
About 50 gold.
Okay, come on.
Buddy, do you want to see next week?
And I'm gonna hold out my hand. Come on.
Okay, I reach in and pull out the 100 gold.
Okay, and then all right. So, Captain, I've got, but how many? I mean, how many people are around? I mean, is it just her by herself?
Oh, there's several walking in and out.
Okay, and then I'll hand her the pouch with the 300 gold. And I was like, how much will this get us?
Thank you for the donation to the kingdom. And she reaches in and she, like, massive hands, obviously, because she's rather tall and large as a Goliath. And she has 2 potions kind of in each hand, and she hands 2 to you, Blaylock, 2 to Nemoria, reaches back in, hands 2 to Zoramir, and then reaches back in and holds out these a familiar potion that you've seen before. It looks like a little jellyfish floating on the inside. These are for dealing with the water. And hand you each a potion of water breathing.
Thank you.
As I walk up, I'm like, so are we going through the fort? Are we going outside around?
Hello, Grayson.
We have a door access down into the water that the soldiers can open for you. I'd imagine you'd be wanting your supplies too. And she reaches in and grabs 2 healing potions, hands them to Grayson, grabs a potion of water breathing, and as a token of our appreciation for you looking into this matter, please take this, and hands you a little backpack.
Hands Grayson the backpack?
Whoever takes it, she holds it out.
I'm going to jump up to grab it.
Okay. So you
and
grab
then immediately look inside.
You don't see anything inside. It just looks empty.
I'm gonna look up disappointed. Not going to say anything, but visibly like, why the heck isn't there anything in here?
Zoramir,
thank you.
Why don't you give that to Blaylock and let him hold on to it, please?
Gonna toss it over to him.
Don't need to hold on to more stuff. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna stick it in I'm gonna stick the backpack in the backpack.
Okay.
Thank you.
You see, she just kind of looks at you weird. Price still stands. 5 gold per head.
Thank you.
And a bonus if you can get to the bottom of this ordeal.
We may make trips, looking at the size of the backpack, and the and thinking on the heads. The heads were large, and this backpack is small. We will make trips and accommodate them.
She just looks at you strange and, oh, okay.
Hmm.
And are you ready to depart now?
I'll look at everybody. Are we?
Well, it's not like we have anything else on our plate. Lead the way.
One moment, and she kind of motions over, and a small dwarvish woman comes over. Yes, what might I do for you? Oh, yeah. Let me help. And she comes up and places a hand on all of you and begins muttering. There you go. You can breathe in some water now.
For how long?
For 1 day.
1 day.
Hey.
But keep track, because you don't want to be out there swimming when things go awry.
Thank you.
And that's what we got too, was a potion of water breathing.
Got a potion of water breathing, which you know from your time with the gnolls lasts about an hour.
About an hour.
This that she cast lasts 24 hours.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm gonna give her a gold.
Oh, thank you. You're a cute one. And looks up at Nemoria. Nice beard.
Why, thank you. I have spent many a moon making this look as good as I can for a lady.
Oh, they'll love you.
How do you like it?
Fjord. You should go.
Maybe someday I shall.
Yes. Maybe someday we will go to Breckenfjord.
We ready? We're wasting time.
Yes. Might as well get this out of the way as quickly as possible.
This way. And Captain takes you over, and as she does, you start getting toward the back wall, and she nods at a couple of the soldiers, and they begin turning these giant cranks with chains, and the back wall starts pivoting upwards. And there's access out into the water.
Interesting device you have here. Well, make sure to close it behind us. How will we get back in?
Just notify the guards. They'll keep watch.
Very good.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna walk out and start swimming.
I'm gonna follow right behind him.
Okay.
Yep. Ooh, nice water sound.
So you begin walking out into the water, and you dive your head underwater, and begin swimming forward.
So what do we see? Are we just anything of note? I mean, do we see a shoreline that's a fair distance off, or what are we?
No shoreline. You start heading out. I need an order that you're swimming in. Somebody's
Blaylock, and it's me.
Who's out front?
I'll take the I'll take point.
Okay. So it's going to be Blaylock, then Nemoria, then What, Zoramir?
Grayson's in the back.
Grayson's in the
Yep.
back. Okay. Blaylock, I need you to make a survival check to kind of track down, see if you can track down any kind of path or signs of these creatures.
13.
13. Okay. You travel for about an hour, and you're looking at various debris on the floor and looking for just like marks, feet or something. And then a shadow passes by out of the corner of your eye, and you kind of swim back a little bit, and everybody stops as they're in the water, and you see this dark shape in the distance, and then another dark shape,
Uh-oh.
and another.
Oh, no.
And so it begins.
It's already hard enough to hear people.
Yeah. And it
Did
gets,
that get any better when I replugged it?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
And the shadows get bigger and bigger, and then you see these long elongated necks that come down into a point with sharp teeth and the fins coming off a massive body. One of them has two heads coming out of the body, and they look at you, and I need you to roll initiative.
Is this a Bassie?
No.
A plesiosaur. Did you say roll initiative, right?
Yes.
Blaylock, 20, not natural.
I got 18.
1 second. 1 second.
Well, you asked.
I know. All right. What was yours, Blaylock?
20, not natural.
20. Okay. Zoramir?
18.
Memoria?
15.
And Grayson.
Natural 20, 25.
That's a good way to use that nat 20.
I know.
All right. Grayson, you're first.
I am holding my actions until they are 10 feet ahead in front of me.
Okay. Let me fix this order because your order was not that way. So we'll say you're here. We have Zoramir and then Grayson. Because you're kind of. Actually, we could probably do that. All right. You're holding your action. And what are you holding? The
An attack action.
Okay. The creature moves forward. Swims right up to Blaylock. And attempts to bite you. The first one hits. Second one misses. So the first head comes around and bites into you. For 13 points of piercing damage. And the other head kind of looks at it and just kind of hisses as it snaps out at you, and the head that has you pulls your body off to the side so it misses. They kind of take what flesh they can and hiss underwater with this weird, deep, guttural roar. And next one moves up. Okay, Grayson, it's in range.
All right. That would be, let me get to my weapons. 24 to hit.
That will hit.
9 damage.
9 damage, okay.
Second, another 24.
And these would have disadvantage because you're underwater.
Of course they would. Well, I rolled the same thing, so that first one hit.
Okay.
Second one was 13.
That hits.
Or 8.
All right. With as much momentum as you can get going underwater, you send the whip out, and you can see it kind of tear into the flesh of the creature as it snaps out to bite at you and misses. And the last one's... It's going to move up here next to Zoramir. It's going to lash out. What's your AC, Zoramir? This one's close.
16.
Just hits.
I mean, it's 18.
For 16 points of piercing damage. Blaylock, you are up.
So that this one in front of me, the two-headed monstrosity, that is, if I move out, I take an attack of opportunity, correct?
Yes, you would.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to bring out a turret.
Okay.
Force ballista.
Okay.
It is my action to use that, right?
Bonus action, I think, to use
Is it. Bonus to bring it out? Oh, yeah, bonus to use it.
Yeah. Action to bring it out, bonus action to use it.
Yep. Okay, so that was my action, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to have Force Ballista hit the one in front of me for force damage. So I gotta roll my.
Okay, so you are like in the water.
Yes.
It's gonna have to set up on the ground close, so just
okay.
keep that
so
in, keep that in mind.
So one turn to set up.
No.
Is that how we want to do it?
No, just keep that in mind that we're kind of working in a 3-dimensional space.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna have the turret attack the creature in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, and is that a disadvantage, correct?
What kind of attack is it?
This is force damage. Spell.
Nope.
Okay. That's what I thought. Good. 22.
That hits.
Okay. And 2d8. 10 points of damage, and it is it is pushed back. I'm trying to get that, but some text is in the way.
10
it's
feet,
pushed back 5 feet.
Oh,
yeah.
5 feet? Okay.
Yep.
So,
just pushing the target creature up to 5 feet away from the cannon.
Okay, so you get an opportunity attack.
Beautiful. Okay. Because I'm really good at opportunity attacks with my fist. 6.
That does not hit.
Okay.
As it pushes it away, you try to swing at it, and to no avail.
Just meekly, just like whiff. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna move back, back behind Nemoria.
Okay. You can get beside her because, of course, your speed is halved. You're in the water.
Okay.
All right. Zormir, you are up.
All right. I am going to pull out my rapier and swim over to the guy right closest to me and try and stab him.
You're within range now. So,
Okay.
yep, you just have disadvantage.
Cool. 27. Hopefully that hits.
Just hits.
Oh my.
Wait, you said I had disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, well. That is 18.
Still hits.
Phew. That is 11 points.
Okay. Yeah, you don't get sneak attack because Namori's just not close enough.
Oh. And then I'm gonna take the dagger in my other hand and go for the second blow.
Okay.
Well, that might not hit. 12.
You swing out at it and it moves its head. You're not able to make purchase. All right, Nemoria, you are up.
I am going to go just right there in front of Zormir.
Okay, like right there.
Yep. And I'm going to swing with all my might with my mighty mace.
All right, with disadvantage.
Of course.
All the melee attacks have disadvantage.
Of course. It would be 15.
That hits.
Oh, actually, yeah. Yep. That will be 7 points of damage.
All right.
And I'm going to use War Priest. And hit him again.
Is that your channel divinity?
Son of a biscuit, it is.
You try to focus on Bahamut, being that you just had these conversation, but you don't feel blessed to move quicker.
All right. Are we standing on the ground? Are we on the bottom of the water?
You're close to it. No one said they are.
Okay. All right. I was just curious. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done.
All right, Grayson, you are up.
All right. 2 more attacks. The one I was going for. That's a wasted natural 20, but I still hit with a 20.
Yep.
For the first one. So 9 damage. Second one. 13 to hit.
That hits.
Another 8 damage. That's my turn.
All right. As you tear more flesh from it, you see the blood start entering the water, and you hope that it doesn't attract sharks.
Oh no.
Whose bright idea was this?
I hate you, out of character.
Oh, I love it. It moves up. Seeing the thing that pushed it back, its heads go in to attack the turret. And its AC is what?
I believe it's 16, or maybe 18. Hold on. Questions? Eldritch Cannon. It is AC of 18.
Okay, I thought it was pretty high. So it misses with the first bite at it somehow, and with the second bite, natural 1.
Okay. Is that piercing?
It is piercing.
That one doesn't count.
Someone's tummy's a rumbling.
4 footwork. You cannot take the disengage action on your next turn.
Okay.
Pretty shitty.
Oh, shucks.
So we'll deal with the south one. It's going to attack Zoramir. Gotta be kidding me.
Oh no.
Natural
20?
1.
Oh, okay. Take it.
2 in a row. What the heck?
Your target taunts you. Make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, you have disadvantage when attacking the target until you +4 hit.
Okay.
My dice were blessed by Mercer.
You'll regret those words. It fails its check. So what does it have? Disadvantage for
Again, disadvantage until it rolls a successful attack on Zoramir.
on Zoramir. Okay. And the one on the north is, let's see who he's going to attack. Going to attack Grayson. And he misses.
I'm going to use. Okay. I was going to use defensive duelist anyway, since it's a.
Okay. All right. Blaylock, you are up.
All right. So on my turn, let's make sure if I got this economy right, as we discussed. So I'm going to channel Lightning Grasp through Loyal
As an action. Okay.
as an action, and the turret is, as a bonus action, is going to fire at the fatty McFat pants right there.
Okay.
All right. So that is 22 again. Thank you, intelligence modifier.
That would hit.
Nope, I'm sorry. That's 21. My spell attack modifier is 8, not 9.
Still hits.
Okay. Just want to make sure. For 9 points of damage, and is pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm going to yell at Nemoria. Nemoria, look out! And then end my turn and let Loyal use Lightning Grasp on the what's his butt? The south one.
Okay.
Or Shocking Grasp. I keep calling it Lightning Grasp, but it's Shocking Grasp.
Let me bring Loyal out because Loyal will have to move.
Well, I remember he's perched on Nemoria.
They can't be like in the same space for purpose of combat, though.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I just need to know like where he is.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. And that is a 20 to hit.
That would hit.
Okay. And so that's 8, and the additional there's 10 points of lightning damage.
So does the water amplify the lightning damage?
It
I'll
does
shove
not.
you.
That's
Okay. I was waiting for it to let him to say like, "Oh, you accidentally shocked Nemoria."
Everyone.
no, that's
Yes.
not like a mechanic thing that. Yeah. Because
No
it's
ideas.
based on
Yeah.
creatures, yeah, and they don't have that. So, okay,
Okay. That is the end of our turn.
Zoramir, you're up.
Alright. Again with my rapier at the ready, I'm going for the guy closest to me.
Okay.
What disadvantage?
Yeah. Just a side note, was that attack with Loyal done at disadvantage because it's melee.
It's a touch. Okay, let me just in case.
It's fine.
Hold
Don't
on.
worry about it this time. But no.
Well, it's fine. I'll just roll it again. We'll see what happens.
That's fine.
That was next one was 16.
Okay, still hits. Not a big deal. Zoramir.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
Okay, that hits.
All right. That is for 11. Wait for it. Four. For 27 points.
Okay.
Then I am going to psychic. How far am I from the big boy?
Let's see. 25 feet.
Beautiful. I'm going to psychically inflict unrelenting pain on that guy.
Okay.
For 8 points.
All right. As its head cries out, both heads cry out in pain.
And then I'm going to take my dagger in the other hand and make one more slash at the guy close to me.
All right.
And that is 13.
That hits.
Okay. For 8 points.
You cut into him, and you can see the blood spurting into the water. He looks pretty bad, but he still has like a fire in his eyes that are just inky black. All right, great. Nemoria, you are up.
I'm going to look over at Zoramir and
Dang it, I can't make one session without someone doing it.
I've never done it until right now. I'll be dadgummit. Looked at Zoramir in disbelief at how much damage one little guy can do, and just shake my head and scream and yell and swing my mace for the little guy's head to help finish him off.
Okay.
And I rolled a whopping 11.
You swing your mace through the water. Just, it's heavy to swing something like that underwater.
So, question: if I use my jump, does that give him an opportunity attack?
Your jump?
Yeah, my ring of jumping.
Ring of jumping.
You can't jump underwater.
That's why I asked you if I was on the ground or not.
Yeah, even if you were, what are you gonna jump?
Jump away from him. I can jump above him. I can jump to the
either,
side of him.
Either way, if you move away, even if it's a jump, he'll get an attack of opportunity on you. Yes.
Oh, never mind. I'll just stay there. I'm done.
Okay, Grayson, you are up.
First one misses. Second one is a 13.
That hits.
For 8 damage. That's my turn.
All right. The guy moves back up, attacking the cannon again because it's what keeps causing him problems. And he misses. And he hits. For 12 points of piercing damage as mouth bites down into the cannon. Now the south one goes, and he gets disadvantage against Zoramir till he hits. And he misses. The north one is attacking Grayson again.
Phyllis, 22.
Okay, natural 20 for piercing.
Triple damage. And I am unable to cast spells. Doesn't matter, I don't cast spells.
He hit you for 36 points
Oh my gosh.
of piercing damage as his mouth encloses around you, and you feel the teeth pierce into your chest and into your lungs. And if it wasn't for the fact that you can breathe water, you feel kind of the cool water rush into your body just a bit as it lets go, knowing it wounded you gravely. The blood spurts into the water, and you kind of grab your chest to where the wound is. Blaylock, you're up.
Yep. So, again, action, turret, and on the fatty.
Okay.
Oof. 14.
That hits.
Oh,
Oof. Well, that was fortunate. Okay. There you go. So that is 6 points of damage. Push 5 feet back.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to use my action to prep Loyal to use the help command, or to help out Nemoria. Is that how that works?
Yep. As your action.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
So, can I tell Nemoria? Well, no, never mind.
Yep.
I don't know how that's going to work, but
You just have to wait till Nemoria's turn.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So, and that is the end of all of our turns.
Okay. Zoramir, you are up.
already. Okay. Just gonna rinse and repeat and go at him with my rapier. Ooh, 11.
That does not hit.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to, after swinging and messing with that, go at him with my dagger. And that, hopefully that hits. 23.
Just hits.
For 6 points.
You would get sneak
Would I
attack
get-
on that too. Yep.
I would still
But
get sneak attack.
Doesn't matter. So you
Really?
swim up to it, and you kind of take it around the neck, and you just start jabbing your knife into its eye, just repeatedly underwater, and you can see this inky black goo start just spurting into the water around you, and some of it kind of drifts up into your mouth, and you can just taste salt and just bile and all sorts of things as you just you hear the creature just kind of lets out a low roar and slides and crashes into the ground, kicking up a bunch of silt from the bottom. All right.
Big X.
Anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right, Nemoria, you're up.
I am going to. So if I pull my crossbow out, is that considered an action?
What have we been doing with that? Bonus action to pull new weapons out like that?
Yep.
Yep. Just a bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna pull my crossbow out and aim it at McFatty Fat Pants.
Okay.
So, does help assist in this endeavor?
Yeah. So, you pull it out and aim. You won't get disadvantage because it's a crossbow underwater. And Loyal immediately moves toward the big creature and just begins like jabbing little claws at it and kind of circling around its head, just distracting it. So you get advantage on this attack.
Nice. It's a good thing I did. Holy cow. 12?
It misses. The bolt.
I know. Son of a biscuit eater. I'm going to go north 10 feet between Grayson and Blaylock.
Okay.
And
Grayson, you're up.
Wasting all my natural 20s again in this fucking water.
I'm sorry.
16.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
That hits. Yeah. These guys are gonna kill me.
You don't kill us first.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 15.
Hits.
Another 10 damage.
You whip out, and your whip wraps several times around the head of the creature, and you just kind of catch Nemoria in the eye, and without even looking at the creature, you're just looking straight into Nemoria's eyes. You just give the whip a quick snap, and the head is just immediately separated from the neck, and just... And you see the head just slowly drift off down to the bottom as the body crashes down into the silt and kicks up a bunch of debris on the bottom.
I just look at him and shake my head. And give him a nod. Well done.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's see, you said movement is half, so I only have 20 feet. Alright, I'm gonna move down one and over. So I'm gonna move right below Blaylock.
Okay. All right. Let's see. The creature's going to attack Loyal. And that would hit. Loyal takes 16 points of piercing damage.
Goodbye, friend. Okay, he's down.
So you all just hear a crunching sound as one of the heads just snaps closed right on Loyal. And as it crunches a few times, it opens its mouth, realizing that there's no taste to it, and just you see pieces kind of tingle out of the mouth of the creature, followed by this kind of glowing gem wrapped up within all this debris. And then it's going to attack the turret. And it hits. For 17 points of piercing damage. And Blaylock, you are up.
And right. So I'm going to have as a bonus action, have the turret hit the fatty again.
Okay.
Okay, and that is 14 again.
It hits.
Okay, and there. How does the creature look, by the way, while that's in damage is rolling?
He's got a couple visible wounds, but for the most part, he's looking pretty healthy.
Okay, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and push back 5 feet.
Okay.
Away from the turret. And I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the creature.
Okay.
Fire underwater?
Fairy fire?
Magical fire underwater.
Magic fire. Okay. So I don't believe is there anything I have to do, or does it just happen?
Is it a save?
This is my first time. Yeah, this isn't. There's no. If it fails a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So it has to take it.
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw, there it is. Yep.
Okay. Natural 20.
And that is the end of my turn.
Better that than on an attack, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zoramir, you are up.
How far am I from him?
You are 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yep.
Should be just in range, but I'm gonna move up 10 feet.
Okay.
And then channel this strong energy that I've suddenly started to feel in myself. And don't really know exactly what's going to happen. I'm just trusting that something's going to happen, and aim it towards this creature and let go of this stream of acid.
Okay. Is that a dex or?
Dex 15.
Okay. He fails.
All right.
Did I just see acid come out of this?
Just give me a second.
That is for 8 points.
That's it?
It's not that strong.
Okay. So Nemoria, Blaylock, well, all of your passive perceptions will be high enough. You see Zoramir just kind of swim up, and he gets kind of a strange look on his face, and his eyes just kind of blank out as his mouth opens, and just from the inside of his mouth, this forced stream of acid shoots forward, almost a little bit at first, like he belched it out, and then just a massive stream just it's spraying all over the creature, and you hear it and see both heads kind of writhe as it hits into the creature. So yes, you definitely, everyone saw that.
Wow.
And Nemoria, you're up.
Yeah. Going to grab my crossbow again.
Okay, bonus action to reload. Action to fire.
Okay.
You are not at advantage anymore.
Nope,
Of
just a
course
straight
not.
roll.
That would be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Yay, I get to do something. 8 points of damage.
All right. As the arrow pierces into the creature. Anything else?
Nope, I am good.
All right, Grayson, you're up.
Oh. Okay. How far away is it from me? I'm trying to get 5, 10, 20 feet.
You are, 20 feet.
All right. Go one up from Loyal.
Okay. That would put you in range.
2 attacks. Take a 1d4 penalty to my next 2 attacks.
Okay.
I'll roll that up.
That's a 4.
Of course it is.
Just as bad as a 20.
Okay. 21 to hit for the second attack.
Okay.
Nine damage. And I will blink back 15 feet.
All right.
That's my turn.
Was the first one like a natural 1 or something?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Creature comes in again.
No.
What?
I said no. No.
It's gonna attack the turret. Misses. And hits. For 12 points of piercing damage.
Yep, it's down.
Okay. You all hear a mechanical crunch as this small image of Grovile is pierced, and it just crunches into pieces and falls down to the floor. And Blaylock, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 5 feet within melee range of the turret.
Okay.
And cast Mending
Okay.
on the turret.
Okay.
So I believe, if I remember right, that is 2d6.
All right.
And okay, so he heals for 9. Okay.
So you hear some of the pieces kind of form together and twist and gear sounds clinking along as Blaylock puts his hands on the turret, and things start to form, and it kind of kicks out its little legs, and it's back active.
Yep, it can't do anything this turn though, correct?
No.
Okay. Hey, put me behind the turret.
Said 5 feet from the turret.
Yeah, behind the turret, not in the no.
Okay.
And that is the. Yeah, I can. There's no bonus action I can do right now. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Zormir, you're up.
All right, so he's gonna get an additional bit of damage, and that is 8 points. Another 8 points.
Okay. As the acid continues to burn through its flesh.
And then I'm going to swim up to him with my rapier out.
Okay.
Take a slash.
Disadvantage.
Cool. 22.
That hits. You would get sneak attack because of the turret.
Oh boy. Okay, so it's 12. 25 points total.
All right.
And then I'm going to swim back.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Let's see. You went 5 to 15. You can move 1 back. It's going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Just said I. Okay.
And it hits.
Oh no.
For 10 points of piercing damage. And Nemoria, you are up.
I'm going to use my crossbow again.
Okay.
And that is... Oh boy. Man, I'm telling you, I'm awesome. +7 to hit.
Oh, is that a 7?
7 to hit.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was like, +7 to what?
Yeah. So the arrow just through the water. Anything else?
I'm done.
Okay. Grayson, you're up.
Move up 15.
Okay.
Uh, 13 to hit for the first one.
That hits.
For 11. Oh, fucking 12. Miss with the second. Bounce back 15 feet.
All right.
Card goes away.
As you get up there and send the whip out, tearing flesh, he's looking pretty bad with the acid burning holes in him, and there's mysterious fluids coming from wounds that are all over him from the acid. You whip into him, tearing even more flesh. He looks very angry, and he is going to attack the turret. That's what's there.
You know, Zoramir was the last to attack him. I think he's really angry.
I can't get to Zoramir.
Son of a...
It does hit. For 11 points of damage.
Goodbye, fair mechanical Grovile.
Again, it crunches down into pieces as it moves forward and attacks Zoramir.
Oh.
Oh, shucks.
And it does hit. For 16 points of piercing damage. Blaylock, you're up.
All right. So you said the creature looks very angry.
It's angry and he's very damaged.
Very, very damaged. All right. We're gonna do a good old-fashioned shocking grasp, and that is at disadvantage. So there. Okay. And there. That is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 8 and 14 points of damage.
All right.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, Zoramir, you're up.
Another. How many turns is a minute?
10.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah, 10.
Yep, you're right, 10.
That was a good roll. So that's 10 points of damage for acid.
Oh my, Mike's getting ready. These big rolls coming from Mike.
It howls out as the acid finally burns through its skull and other organs, and You see it dripping through its body, so you're seeing the acid drip out of the bottom of its body now as it had burned through the top and down. And the creature just rolls over and kind of slowly slides off into the bottom of the ocean.
I just grab my side of my chest. This was a very bad idea. You're not prepared to be fighting underwater.
Now, I'm gonna first. I'm gonna gather up the turret and Loyal and cast Mending on them to bring them back up.
Okay.
Yep. Can I take a look at the party and see how we're looking?
You can take a look around. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How do they look?
Grayson is not looking good.
Grayson doesn't look good. Nemoria looks fine. Zoramir does not look good, but that's kind of normal for Zoramir.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm going to come over and we're going to use Cure Wounds, 2nd level on Grayson.
Okay.
Okay. So you heal for 15 points of damage.
Much appreciated.
It's a little, but it's all I can do right now. And then
The thing almost cut me in half.
Yep. Do the same thing for Zoramir.
Okay.
And 12 points of damage. You heal for 12 points of damage.
Oh, thank you. So much better.
We consider the health potions in the future. I am limited on what I can do.
Speaking of what you can do, I turn to Zoramir. The hell was that? I have never seen anything like it.
I may not have sold that tooth like I said I did.
What tooth?
Oh, no tooth.
You mean the tooth that didn't want to be identified?
No. Yes, that tooth.
Oh, goodness. What have you done, Zoramir?
Hey, it helped us with this battle.
I'm gonna do. I'd like to investigate the surroundings here, to try and assess where I'm at and what's around us and where to go further from here. Just a basic assessment.
Great. Check your messages.
I know. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm okay. Fine. Right. I see that. I was trying to do it in character.
That's fine. You'd already. Yeah, this is part of it.
Yes. Okay. And I'm gonna swim down there, and I'm gonna look at. There's some. Hey, there's something here, and then I'm gonna clear away some algae. And this is. This may provide some assistance as to where to go next. Look at this. And it's a small trail pointing north. And is that armor I see?
Bits and pieces of it.
So just like scrap?
Yeah.
Okay. Grayson, this looks like someone's been here recently.
I suggest we get to move on. I don't want to be around if anything else shows up here.
How much time has elapsed so far?
An hour.
Okay. let's make haste. And I'm going to start pushing forward north, following the trail.
Okay. Roll a survival check. I'm going to use that freaking survival skill if it kills me.
That's fine.
Because we don't use it for anything.
19.
Okay. You swim for another hour or so. Because you don't move super fast in the water. And you eventually come upon an old shipwreck. And as you look around it for any more clues, you notice some strange footprints that have pushed down into the moss and algae on it. And it looks like they've kicked off toward the east.
Zoramir, you see these footprints?
Do I see them?
I'm pointing at them right here. And I'm like taking his head. I'm like, it's right here.
Oh, those footprints.
They're pointing in that direction towards the shipwreck. Correct? That's towards the shipwreck?
They're on the shipwreck. They're pointing away from the shipwreck to the east.
They're pointing that way. I think this may be our path forward.
Oh, we don't got any other leads, so.
Yep, I'm gonna start following the path as well, and I'd like to use Flash of Genius.
Okay.
Now that I know what we're looking at, go ahead and roll with advantage because I'm helping.
Beautiful.
Okay. So make that next survival check.
All right. So that is with Flash of Genius, it's 23.
Okay. Well done. So you followed.
I have no bonus to survival, by the way. This is all the roll of the dice.
Kind of miss Scar, right? So
Actually, I have a +7. I don't know what we're doing down here.
I'm just in the lead. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go that way.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on.
So you swim for about another hour. So now you've been underwater 3 hours, and you kind of squeeze through some rocks, and you coming out on the other side, you notice a massive it looks like a buildup of coral and stone forming almost like an underwater mountain of some sort. But down, as you look down at the bottom, you see a pretty large size hollowed out cave with some illumination coming from it.
Out.
That looks promising.
Definitely. Maybe some solid ground. Come, follow me.
Hopefully there's treasure.
I'm more worried about not dying.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna swim towards the what appears to be a cave.
Okay.
In the anemone. The anemone.
You arrive just inside the cave, and you can see there's several different types of mosses and algae and seaweed that kind of descend from the ceiling and the sides of the walls, and they just are gently swaying back and forth as some sense of just rotten fish hit your nose, and as you get close to these things, they just slowly burst into a glowing green and blues and purples, illuminating your area as they sense your presence.
Do I notice anything? Is it toxic? Are you saying they burst? I mean, are we talking like...
No, they don't like burst out. They're just, the color immediately illuminates.
Oh, okay. I'm picturing like the swamp of You're Gonna Die with a Kobold, where we have orange moss everywhere.
I realize the PTSD of all this.
Yes, this swamp. Well, that's fortuitous. These lights lighting our path. Do we see any footprints?
You saw a few right before you got into the cave that lead in that way, but nothing inside of here.
Okay. This could be nothing, or it could be the source of this infection. Grayson?
I don't do underwater.
Oh,
I don't.
You and me both. So, well, I guess we go in blindly and hope for the best. Stay sharp. And
as good a plan as any.
Yeah. So, am I assuming that this black on the side here, that's the wall, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move. Do I see any? I don't see any indication of anybody, like any activity or anything here. All this is just a hollowed out cave that's illuminated, correct?
Yeah. Some of the seaweed and things that are growing out make it difficult to see too much farther down in through the cave.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna whip out my rapier and just start slashing at the stuff.
Okay. As you slash at the seaweed and the pieces cut and fall down toward the bottom, they immediately lose their illumination as they're separated from the main plant.
Knock it off. Not all of us can see in the dark.
I'm gonna flip down my goggles for my okay. Super awesome 5 feet of sight.
Okay.
I'm gonna quickly stop slashing as soon as I see I look down and see it.
There's still enough to illuminate the room. Like you can see. It's just starts getting dimmer as he's chopping more and more.
All right, I'm gonna start moving down. Yeah, and not seeing that there's any activity here. I'm just gonna move down normally.
How far?
Let's say 30 feet.
Chris, I'm gonna use second wind as we're walking down.
Okay.
Just to heal up a little bit more.
I
need to do it once every short rest.
So is that the order you guys want to be in?
That'll work. If anyone else has any problem with that, just let it work.
Is anyone not at max hit points?
I'm not at max.
Not.
No.
Roll initiative.
I'm close enough now with my...
Roll initiative.
Great. Okay.
Did that... So, wait a minute, what?
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Okay, I just added my second win. Was that okay?
I don't think you're the only one that was not at max hit point.
Well, no, I was doing it as we were walking. That's what I'm saying.
I know. No, you still got that. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it, and you'd be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done it. Roll initiative."
You dares use second wind. Roll initiative. Okay. Aw, what is stupid hammerhead?
Oh, jeez.
As you go forward, the smell of your blood in the water attracts sharks that were nearby guarding.
Mind you, this is hollowed out. I thought that there was air.
No, you're still underwater.
Are these like land sharks?
I thought
around trying to bite us?
No, you're in an underwater cave. Sorry.
Okay, so it's not. Well, yeah, okay. I was hoping that it was like, hey, an air pocket. We can walk again.
All right. now that we cleared that out.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Blaylock.
My initiative was at 15.
Zormir.
21.
Nemoria.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
What was your initiative?
16.
Okay. Could just
Been a
barely
minute
hear
trying to
you.
Talk to you.
Yeah.
We've lost your. Yeah, we lost you again. Grayson.
11.
That's not cool.
11.
11.
All right. Zormir, you're first. You see these two sharks heading your direction.
Are there any tables?
There are not any tables.
How far am I from the green feller?
Okay.
Oh, but I only have half movement, don't I?
30 feet. Yep. Unless you use a bonus action to dash, which as a rogue you can do.
Would I still then have an action?
Yep.
Alright. I am going to swim my little legs off, using dash to get up to the green guy and pray that after all that swim makes love enough energy to hit him with my rapier.
All right. Go for it.
Keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
17.
That hits.
Ooh, natural 8 for 13 points.
All right. You slash into him, slitting open his sides. And Nemoria, you're up.
Up my crossbow.
Okay.
Gonna go for the. Is that whoever's Zormir? Is it green?
Okay.
Do not hear you.
He's going for the green one.
That would be 12.
That would hit.
All right. And that would be. That's not right. There's no way. Okay. Yep. 5 points of damage.
Okay. Your arrow pierces into the skull of the shark, and it drifts down into the side and lays on its side over in the seaweed.
Woohoo!
Blaylock, you are up.
Movement is halved, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are ranged weapons at disadvantage?
No.
Alright, how far is the orange away from me?
Oh God. It's 20 feet.
Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna shoot the hammerhead.
Okay.
Ha! Ha 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 ha! Natural 20.
Really?
You're
First time in the year.
You're underwater.
Doesn't matter. You said ranged weapons were.
Yep. I'm sorry. I just watched Nemoria fire a crossbow underwater.
Crossbows are different.
Oh. Fine.
Give me 1 second.
What happens when you put rare items in a game?
How's my sound now? Is it any better?
No.
Nope. I can still hear you. It's just very quiet.
I know.
Since we didn't talk about it previously, I'll allow it tonight, but from here forward, when you're wet, You can't fire a gun underwater because gunpowder's wet.
Powder's wet. Can't do it.
But I'll allow it tonight.
No, it's fine.
Nope.
I can roll. No, I can roll with it.
I'm allowing it tonight because I didn't. That's my fault. So natural 20. Great job.
With it.
Yeah, natural 20.
Maximum damaged.
Max damage. Okay, so that is 23 points of damage.
You
I
hear
have this pistol at 2d10 plus 3.
You hear a loud boom. And everyone kind of is taken aback, and you close your eyes for a minute, and as you look up, you see the shark just drifting down off to the side, a trail of blood emanating from its head, and everyone kind of turns and looks at Blaylock like, you hit. And even you yourself are shocked that
of course I hit. I'm gonna look at the gun again. I'm just gonna look at that.
I'm gonna slowly turn around to Blaylock and just give him a clap.
Okay, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. You finally hit.
I have.
Over a year into it, folks. You finally.
I hit what I wanted to.
And technically, according to the rules, he wasn't even supposed to shoot the damn thing.
Yeah.
So it don't count.
Yep. Grayson, you are up.
Let me move up right behind Zormir, and I will hold my attack action.
Okay. All right. Look at these guys. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these sharks. All right. Zormir. Well, you said Grayson, you said you're going to hold your action, so which one would you like to?
I'm going to attack the blue one and the red one.
Okay.
24 to hit on the first one.
You said the blue one and the red one?
Yeah.
Okay. That hits.
The blue one first for 11. Red one. Oh, fuck.
He's literally going to kill me, and I'm going to see him in a couple days. I'm going to die.
That doesn't count because I didn't bite him.
Oh, a natural 1?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. That's a 7. Shit. Fuck. Okay. So 7 plus 8. 15 AC.
Yes, that hits.
It looked like a fucking 1. I'm like, motherfucker. For 9.
All right.
And then, yep, that's it.
All right, they are going to attack Zormir. Red first. Misses. And misses. Blue. Misses. And misses.
All right.
Pink. Hits. And misses. So, you take 3 points of piercing damage as the pink one comes in and bites into your shoulder, tearing off some of your flesh.
Are these the same things we saw on the fort?
They're not. They do look different.
Okay.
And Zormir, you are up.
Alright. I am going to take my rapier and slash at the blue guy.
All right.
For 18 to hit.
Oh, I messed up on something, but okay, that's fine. That does hit.
Okay. For 12 points.
All right.
And then I am going to cunningly disengage to the back left of Grayson.
Okay. That'll be it.
That's it.
Nemoria, you are up.
Going to come up to the red one and engage.
You want to swim up to it?
Yep. With my mace.
You can get right in front of Zoramir.
Half movement speed.
Yep.
Got half, but it should have been 15 should have got me right in front of him.
You were back here.
Yeah,
5,
diagonals.
10, or 5, 10, 15, either way.
So can I use my ring of jumping now since I'm standing on my feet?
I think that might be an action. I don't know if that's a bonus action.
It
or
says
an
at
action.
will. That's
Oh.
why.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's... What is your strength score?
My strength is 15.
Okay.
Oh, it is a bonus action.
Well, you can't... The thing about jumping is you can't go farther than your remaining movement.
Oh, 10-4. All right, well, then I'm going to shoot him with my
Sorry,
bow.
I'm still new with jumping too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Which one?
Let's go with the red one.
Okay.
And that is going to be 10 to hit.
Just misses as the arrow flies over his shoulder and he kind of swims out of the way, being amphibious. Blaylock, you're up.
Hey, so I'm looking. So there's a point behind yellow, and so if you see diagonal from yellow, southwest.
Like here?
Okay. Yep, right there. Can I hit everything within a 10-foot radius?
Right there? Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. All right. Shatter at that point.
Okay.
Okay, it's a con saving throw.
All right. Okay. Red is 12. I imagine I need a 16 or something.
Oh, yeah, 16.
Okay. So red fails, blue fails, pink fails, yellow fails.
Okay. And so we got that. Oh, that's terrible. Oh. 11 points of damage with 48.
Oh.
That's sad. That's really sad.
A level 2 spell. 11 points of damage.
You hear a shattering sound as
Oh,
Blaylock.
what now?
You guys wanted more
That
sound
sounds like
effects.
at least 20
Nice.
As
I was waiting for my heart to come back.
as the room vibrated, you see some of the illuminated seaweeds and algae begin crumpling up as their leaves are just shredded and torn.
Some
Grayson.
4D effects. My head vibrated.
Grayson, you're up.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to attack twice at the blue one.
Okay.
12 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For 8 damage.
All right.
Second was him. For 16. That is for 11 damage.
And
I will
your whip.
move back.
Okay, you're gonna move back 15.
Yep.
Okay.
This is my movement, not the
Oh,
boots.
okay. So that's where you want to be?
Yep.
Okay. So your whip goes out, slicing the chest open of the creature, and it just splits into 2 pieces and drifts down to the bottom. And they're up. So. Red is going to attack Nemoria. Do you have any damage, Nemoria?
No.
Okay. It misses and misses. Blaylock, do you have any damage?
Yes.
Okay. Pink is going to attack you. It hits. It hits again. First hit is 4 points of piercing damage. The second hit is 6 points of piercing damage. And yellow's going to attack. It misses. And it hits. For 9 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Zormir, you are up.
All right, I am going to charge towards Pink. Rapier at the ready.
Okay.
If I get a natural 20, do I still have to roll disadvantage?
Yep.
Dude, I've already lost 3 of them. Fucking underwater, man.
I got 2 back-to-back natural 20s.
What?
I'm not even joking. I wish I had recorded that.
Amazing. Nice.
This piercing.
That poor guy's not going to make this one.
Rapier is what? Piercing or slashing?
Ooh,
I think that's piercing.
piercing.
Triple damage.
Oh.
On top of sneak attack.
Well, I need to roll sneak attack. So that's 30 points with just the rapier.
That's enough.
Okay. I can't believe I did that. That's amazing.
You swim right up to this creature, and it's very aquiline looking, green flesh, sharp teeth, gills, and just shove your rapier right into its chest, and then kind of pull it out and flick it upwards, splitting open its lung area. And you can see with each breath it's trying to take underwater, it's just breathing in its own blood, which then spurts out of its chest, and it drifts down.
Relishing this, loving it. And then dagger in the other hand, I'm going to swim forward towards yellow.
Okay, you moved 5, 10. Let's see here. You would get 25 feet of movement?
I have 30.
30? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, no such luck on this one. 14.
That hits?
Right. Would I get sneak attack on this since I didn't use it last time?
No, you would have used it last time. We just didn't roll for it.
But I didn't use it. 7 points.
Okay. As you just swim up real quick and just stab it. And Nemoria, you're up.
I'm going to take my mace and swing for that red, orange looking guy in front of me.
Okay.
And 13.
That hits.
Oh my goodness. That will be 6 points of damage.
You bring your mace around and crush it right into the skull of the creature. Its head caves in, and it just kind of slowly floats to the top of the cavern.
Very awesome.
Blaylock, you're up.
All right. I have Shocking Grasp at disadvantage on yellow.
Okay.
There and there. 23 to hit.
Just misses. Just kidding.
What?
Uh-huh.
It's like, what? Okay, and good grief, 9 damage. 3d8 at 9 damage.
Okay. Grayson, you're up.
Moving behind Blaylock.
Okay.
Attacking yellow. That's the nut. Here's the fucking one.
Another natural one?
Yep.
He's going to kill me.
You don't add your proficiency bonus. You don't add your proficiency bonus to your next attack roll.
Okay.
Second attack is a 7, so a miss.
Yep. Creature's up. It's going to turn to attack Zoramir for stabbing it. And it definitely hits, but let's... Okay. Second hit. Misses the second hit, but it hit the first one. Zoramir, you take 4 points of piercing damage as it...
Oh.
as it bites into you right at your neck.
I'm almost dead.
Zoramir, you're up.
Alright. Going at him with my rapier.
All right.
$14.
That hits.
For 9 points. Plus. Do I need the plus?
No.
Oh.
You in response, you turn and slash, just like out of a reaction, slash with your rapier. You catch him right across the neck, and it just spurts out blood, and he drifts down as the cavern becomes silent again.
Oof. How much time's elapsed now?
It's only
We
been
had 3 before we got to the coral cave.
Yeah, it's only been 3 hours.
4 hours.
Okay.
Okay, I thought it was 4.
Because combat only takes like a minute.
Yep. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're keeping track, and
Yep.
especially because we'll have, especially for next week as well.
I'd like to go ahead and search the body in front of me.
We're just gonna drown.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
Yeah, I'm gonna with Nemoria. I'm gonna search the bodies in front of us.
All right. I won't have you roll investigation for that. You find about 7 gold on each corpse. Not the sharks,
Okay.
but the creatures.
Okay. So I'll bring that up, and then I'll give +7 to Grayson.
Okay.
That puts us at another 21. Okay.
I'm going to walk over to Zoramir, and I'm just going to say a silent prayer to Bahamut, and I'm going to just try and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You reach out and place your hand on him and send up your prayer. And while you had the greatest of intentions, nothing happens. Zoramir, you just feel Nemoria put her hand on you.
I'm just gonna turn and just deadpan stare at her. Like, what are you doing?
I'm still
You
trying.
know this isn't gonna work.
Eventually it will. I have faith.
Have faith in that healing potion that you purchased.
Yes, I have faith in that too. Would you like for me to take the lead since I can see, and B, I am not deathly dying like some of you?
I'm gonna do an assessment of the party and see how everybody looks.
I'll have you all answer on how you look.
Yeah, how do you look?
I got
pretty decent.
I got some bruises and scrapes, but you've definitely seen me far worse.
Okay.
I am fine.
I am going to drink a healing potion. That's been a while. Where's the healing potion? Where's the healing potion?
Equipment.
Yeah, I know. I thought I added. Oh, there it is. And 2d4 plus 2. Ugh.
They seemed so effective back in the old days.
Yeah. Wow. That was fantastic right there.
It's a lot of gold for a little bit of healing.
Yeah.
That was 8 points of healing right there. Ooh-wee. We gonna die. Memoria.
Yes.
See if you can find us a way further in.
Well, I did pretty well the last time we were stuck underwater. I believe hopefully my luck has not ran out. So I'm going to go ahead and move up 30 feet.
Okay.
And
who's
comment.
next?
Follow behind.
Okay.
Okay. I'll follow behind Zoramir.
All right.
Take up the rear.
You see the cavern turns toward the east.
Just gonna go to where it just turns. Go ahead.
Some of the seaweed and things starts thinning out. You start seeing a sandy bottom.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna go down 5 over 2.
Right here.
Yep.
All right. And
like to see if I can hear or see anything.
Roll a perception.
It is 12.
Okay. I mean, it looks about like what you've been seeing. Just you're seeing a lot less glowing plants and more sand.
Okay. All right. Gonna go ahead and continue. Gonna follow along the left wall there. My left, which would be the north side.
Okay. How far?
Let's go 30 feet.
Okay.
Looks like we walked up into something, people.
You all exit out of the water. And step onto dry ground once again. As you...
I'd like to confirm, dry ground?
Dry ground.
Dry ground.
We can take deep breaths of fresh air.
You can take deep breaths of fresh air.
Whoa.
As
Zoramir, since you are the one that can sneak, can you go forward a little bit to make sure we are alone?
I was the one putting my life in the line, but I guess I can do it.
Just yell if you need something.
I will start making my way forward, quietly, and looking for any sort of traps.
you step forward, and before you see two large
It's a puzzle.
statues, hair adrift as if they were floating underwater, standing before you. As you look out further, you've noticed you've entered into a large cavernous hallway that splits, one way going north, one way going south. And throughout you can hear the drips and drops of water and the patter of feet and things walking through the hallways. And all of you are immediately filled with dread as you've now entered the sunken temple.
Oof.
And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not enough air to make it back to home.
With good old-fashioned dungeon crawl.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Fantastic job tonight, guys. Thanks for everyone joining us. And we're happy to have you. Tune back in next week so we can see what happens in this crazy place. What a trip to get there. We love swimming.
That was interesting.
So,
No, we don't.
you guys all take care, stay safe, and we will see you on Monday.
Peace.